Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you click the subscribe button down below and make sure you press like to this new video. This is my post-op video update. I am 6 weeks since I had the mini gastric bypass. If you're new to my channel, make sure you see the videos before my surgery, and this is my post-op video in English and in Spanish. So first of all, like I mentioned, my name is Just Mary. This is Just Mary channel, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, don't forget. So and follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well, Just Mary channel. So I had the mini gastric bypass surgery on July 20th, 2020. It's been about 6 weeks now. My starting weight before surgery, the heaviest weight that I was 245 pounds. The day of the surgery, which was July 20th, I was 240 pounds. And now it's September 8th, 2020. I am 206 pounds, guys. I am so excited. I am so happy. It's been a long, tough journey. There's still more to go. I'm still learning every day. Keep in mind that everybody after surgery, your stomach is different. You tolerate food differently. There's things that you can no longer tolerate that will upset your stomach. So first of all, let me go back to the day of the surgery. So I flew from New York City to California on July 19th, the day before. I got picked up at the airport. They took me to the hospital, which was right across the street. I had my surgery in Mexico, remember, in Tijuana, Mexico, with Dr. Luis Cervantes. You could also find his information down below. You could follow him on Instagram. He's an amazing doctor. This is my personal review. He's great, very caring, very attentive. His staff, the nurses at Premier Hospital in Tijuana, Mexico, are amazing. I received the best care ever. So I went to the hospital the day before. They did EKG, they did blood work. I saw a doctor. They evaluated me to make sure that I was good to go for surgery the next day. I had to follow a 2 days liquid diet before surgery, which the doctor emails you the surgery, the diet that you have to follow before surgery, which is very important to shrink your liver in order to prevent having a 5th incision. This goes for the sleeve, the gastric bypass, and the mini gastric bypass. I had the mini gastric bypass, which they made my stomach smaller, just like the sleeve, but just a little smaller. And then they took my small intestine and they readjusted it and connected it to my new stomach. My old stomach is still there and it's still connected to my large intestine. A little complication there. If I did not explain correctly, I'm not a nurse, but you could just find the procedure on his webpage as well, Dr. Luis Cervantes. So the next day, transportation was amazing as well. The hotel was very clean, very nice. Then I got picked up at 4 o'clock in the morning because the doctor does surgery in 2 different locations. And they took me to the hospital. They did an IV. They put the stockings to prevent blood clots. The nurses were amazing, very caring. I had a safe box in my room to put my cell phone, my passport, my ID, any cash, any jewelry, any personal important item. You have a safe box. You set up the password. There was also a closet where I put my mini suitcase and so on. I had the room all to myself. The room had a nice bathroom, and There was Wi-Fi and all that great stuff. So because I had the mini gastric bypass, I was like the third patient to go under surgery. Before me were my other team that I met from my support group. They're amazing people. They were scheduled to have the sleeve, which is a 45-minute procedure. Mine was about an hour. So I was last to go. And I was just watching TV, just waiting for them to come in and pick me up and be like, it's your turn, girl. But I kept my husband posted, like, okay, I'm just waiting for them to come and get me and take into the surgery room and so on. The doctors, everybody came in, introduced themselves, and so on. So finally, they came to get me in a wheelchair, and I'm off with my little IV bag, and I just lay there, and the anesthesiologist puts the anesthesia through your IV, and I'll obviously oxygen, and you just start counting backward, and then you're knocked out. Then when I wake up, the surgery was done. I'm in the recovery section, and I remember waking up and I asked the nurse, hey, did they operate me yet? She's like, no, just Mary, you're done. You had your surgery already. And I'm like, oof, thank God. But yes, a lot of anxiety. Just, I did my research for about 3 years. I was following Dr. Luis Cervantes for a while on Instagram. I read his review, his credentials, everything. I did my research before going to Mexico, as you should. And everybody told me, oh, you're crazy going so far, blah, blah, blah. Listen, my insurance didn't cover here in New York City. It's expensive out of pocket. And I had enough being overweight. So I went for the surgery. Best decision ever. I do not regret it so far. Now, fast forward. My surgery is done. The first day, you're going to feel very tired, very sleepy. You're going to sleep a lot until the anesthesia wears off. The next day, make sure as soon as you're good to go, you take a nice hot shower. You could wet your incisions, thank God, because Dr. Luis Cervantes does an amazing job. I'm going to show you guys my incisions in a little bit. I have 4. So I took a nice warm shower and walk on the hallway. Why? Because your stomach, before the surgery, it gets pumped up with air in order to see all the organs and in order to make the procedure go smoothly and reach your stomach. This is not gas. This is air from the surgery that they pump you up. Your stomach gets very bloated. This gas goes up and it gets stuck on your chest. So you have to walk. And sometimes it could be very painful. So the nurse told us, make sure you walk every hour for 15 minutes. So we were like racer cars, bumper cars in the hallway every hour, making sure we walk. Then for the sleeve, if you're getting the sleeve, I believe you stay 2 days in the hospital. For the mini gastric bypass, and for the gastric bypass, you stay 3 nights at the hospital. That's what I was the longest there for my group. Everybody went home except for me. But thank goodness, because on the second day, they do a leak test. So you get this liquid, like a little cup to drink. It tastes weird. It's not the best taste because you haven't had nothing in your stomach for like 2 days now. No liquids, just ice chips. So you get this liquid test, you're standing, you get to see the liquid travel down in your stomach, and it's so cool. No leak. I passed. I was good to go to have clear liquids. Now my diet, everybody's diet is different. the first 3-4 days, it was all clear liquid diet, which is apple juice, Gatorade, Jello, icy clear water, electrolytes, those drinks, which you do not get hungry, okay? So you're going to force yourself to keep yourself hydrated by drinking those liquids, basically. Then the next stage on the diet is the regular liquid diet. So you got to have your protein shakes, you got to have chicken broth, which you could do in the clear liquid, you got to have vegetable cream soup, so on. The same thing, just like you got to have protein. Make sure you don't buy a lot of groceries when you go back home, because you're not going to eat that much. It's going to go to waste. So you buy as you go. So make sure you keep hydrated, make sure you walk to release those gas, and so on. After the regular liquid diet comes the puree diet, which is in very detail. You got to have basically puree food, like baby food, but do not buy baby food because it has a lot of sugar. Sugar is not going to be your friend no more. Okay, sugar, caffeine, soda, carbs, those are no more. Okay, so make sure you get rid of all that on the pre-op diet. Let your body get used to it, because you cannot have that no more. It will make your stomach really upset. So after that comes, after the puree diet, comes the soft foods. So you get to have mashed potatoes, you could mash sweet plantains, you could mash squash, sweet potato. Everything has to be smashed. And you get to have egg whites finally. And you have to make sure you take your protein intake, your vitamins, your minerals, calcium, B12, because you're going to have a lot of lack of energy because lack of food. Then also it's very important when you're eating, you cannot drink 30 minutes before you start eating, and you cannot drink 30 minutes after you have ate. Why? Because then the liquid and the food are going to compete and being digestive, and also the liquid is going to push down your food that you just ate, and this is going to prevent your digestive system to process and absorb those vitamins, nutrients, and protein that your body really needs. So guys, it's very important and it's very tough, and I suggest that if you're going to have the surgery, start practicing that now, waiting 30 minutes and then eating, and then waiting 30 minutes again and then having a drink. You could even wait up to an hour just to have a drink, and that's very tough because we're used to eating and drinking at the same time, and you cannot do that no more. So then back to the surgery. I finally made it home. My flight was so long, traveling from California back to New York. I was exhausted. Make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep because the lack of energy is real. Now, fast forward to my update. I had surgery July 20th. Like I mentioned, it's September 8th, 2020. I have lost a total of 32 pounds. I was 240 before the surgery, and now I'm 206. There was a moment that I was stuck for at least 3 weeks. I was stuck at 220. The scale did not stop moving, and then I ate something different and the scale started going down. Also, make sure you get your water intake. I got a nice jug for water that I have at work, just to make sure that I get the amount of ounces that I have to drink. But so far, so good. Also, another thing that I want to warn you about, dumping syndrome. So dumping syndrome is when either you eat too fast, you ate too much, then you get a very horrible stomach pain, your stomach is upset, you might have diarrhea, constipation, you feel like, oh, Jesus Christ, your heart can race. Is crazy. And that happened to me. I felt like I was pooping my life away. This is real, guys. Like, I had the worst stomach pain ever. I don't remember what I ate because I don't even want to remember. But I recommend you keep a journal of the things that upset your stomach. Maybe later on in the future, you could try it again, a tiny bit at a time. But yes, it was so crazy. This has been a very emotional journey, just seeing the change in my face. My face is already like very thinner. Let me see if I could stand up and give you guys a little bit. So my waist here, I have curves now. I was a size 16 in jeans. Now I'm a size 12. I was a size extra large in shirts. Now I'm a size large or medium. And it's only been 6 weeks. So I still got more to lose. Warning, I am going to show you my incisions, how they look now. Just bear with me. And I'm also wearing one of these just to tighten up my skin. I don't want to have a lot of extra loose skin. So I recommend once your incision heal, you got some nice girdles. Not so tight, okay? The first weeks. Just wait until your incisions heal, and then you could try that. So these are my incisions, guys. I had a drainage. So this is one right here on top of my belly button. This is another small one right here. This is the main incision. It's still a little scabby. Make sure that you allow your body to rest and heal properly. And this is where my drainage was, which is completely closed now. Okay? So make sure that if you're working, you at least take a week off. You're gonna feel fine, but you need to rest. Do not lift nothing heavy for 6 weeks. It's hard if you have children, but please try, just because remember you're also healing in the inside. So guys, on my next video, I will keep you guys posted. Just more advice on my next video coming soon. Also this video, but in Spanish. And I'm going to make a list of things that I want to talk to you guys about, just to make you prepare for the surgery if you're thinking about it. Any questions you might have, please make sure you comment down below and I will answer them to you. Make sure to give me a follow on Instagram, Just Married Channel. Also on Facebook, Just Married Channel. Make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you press the like button. And thank you for watching. It's been an amazing journey. Make sure, and I'm sorry guys, these burps, they don't say excuse me, they just come out. That's the new thing now. And your stomach is always like rrr, like talking to you. That's the normal now. So make sure you follow me to keep you guys posted. My next video will be when I have 2-month post op. That will be on September 20th. I'm so excited. And make sure you do not weight yourself every day. That scale will be your enemy. If you eat a little bit, that's 2 more ounces you gain. So do not pay attention to the scale. Don't set no goal weight. Just be happy. When you're happy, then you start eating to maintain your weight. That's how this works. Remember that this is a tool to help you lose weight. And thank you for watching. Please watch the other videos if you haven't, and I'll keep you guys posted on everything happening. And stay tuned, we're going to start making family videos as well. My husband's channel, all about his cars, car music, car stuff. Okay, I'm going to put the information down below as well. This is my channel. This is weight loss and hair, makeup, skin product. Also, another beautiful thing about this surgery, I do not get no more migraines. My sleep apnea is gone. My skin is clearing out. I'm so excited. And yes, I'm losing weight, thank God. And the reason that I did the surgery is just to be healthier, plain and simple. Just to be healthier and be able to be there for my children. I'm a mother of 3. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.